The first thing Sophie is harvesting from today is our wing bean plant, or plants. I guess there's a bunch of different vines. We call them sigarilyas here in Philippines. They're also known as four-angled bean and asparagus pea and Manila bean. We have set up some wires and strings for them to crawl up on, so they've climbed all the way up to our balcony's plants too.
So, fresh from our garden, sigarilyas that we grew ourselves. Although I will admit, Nane, when she was visiting, along with Gregorio, my brother-in-law, strung up strings and planted these. And my part is to water, look out for the weeds, and help their growth, and harvest. And so this is a big harvest we had. These are our own homegrown tomatoes from, again, Nane's plantings. And homegrown papaya, everything, and mango, homegrown mango. And the calabasa was purchased, although I am growing 4 calabasa plants, but they have yet to fruit. So mommy is faithfully preparing for us our vegetables. We're trying to eat more vegetables now, a little bit less rice, more vegetables, and less meat. So what was before a lot of meat and a lot of rice is now a little bit of meat, a lot more vegetables mixed, and an appropriate amount of rice, so we have more of a balance. And wow, this is great. Look at that. Very nice. Good job, mommy.
Mommy cooked the kalabasa or squash and the sigarilyas to make ginataang gulay. Next up is the red watermelon that my dad planted a few weeks ago. Ideally, it would be allowed to grow further to get bigger, but since the plant's dying, it has to be harvested while it's still a mini. Thankfully, it ripens even though it's still small.
So, put it right over here, and half for us and half will be for the neighbor. Higher hair. There you go. Good job.
Oh, I want to hold it, Daddy. Can you bring? Oh, it's so
You hold that one in the bottom.
hot.
Small, I don't.
Nice and heavy. Hold this one on the
No,
bottom
it's,
side.
I don't want
So it
to
looks-
hold it.
You want to hold it? You don't want to hold it. Don't drop it. Because it's wet.
Hey, let's go.
Heaven forbid it's wet. Don't step in the
Bring it
line.
in.
That's half for our neighbor. Okay.
Okay, let's go
nice and
in.
heavy.
I want to.
1 kilo. The mystery watermelon. Get this, That's a thick skin, that's for sure. Oh, it's resisting. Let's see. Almost there. Oh.
Ooh, yummy.
I guess it needs a little longer, but that'll do. That'll work.
Good job, Daddy.
I
My-
never.
Alright, taking a look at the car where I just loaded several of our papaya from our home garden. And these are meant
For
for
a giveaway to our old neighbors and friends from our old village, which we're going to go visit and make the occasion Mother's Day. The reason
See how
being,
big it is for your hand.
so many of these papaya are ripening at the same time that they're going to all be ripening and running for us. We won't be able to manage it. So this is a time when this abundance happens to share the wealth. So sharing the abundance, sharing and giving is really a joyful time. You
In
bring
time for
happiness to
Mother's
others,
Day.
and well, they're not ready to eat, but the gift is in time for Mother's Day. Yes. So we have small, medium, well, medium, bigger medium, and then jumbos. Big jumbos. And there's a couple more I could get, but I think that's enough for our favorite families there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. That's
Bilangin
really
mo,
good.
Sophia. Bilangin mo.
Hi, what abundance.
Isa,
I'm very grateful for
dalawa.
the abundance.
Can you count it in Tagalog, Sophia?
loud so we can hear.
Isa, dalawa, tatlo, at half lima, anim, pito, walo.
Wow, that's better than me.
Okay, let's see where we.
Good job, babe.
Show it to us
All
where
right.
you got it.
Okay, and that came from our,
Mommy, go pick some more.
zoom on in. Here.
Yeah.
Our little bank of papayas that keep producing, producing.
Thank you, papaya.
Especially 2 of them in particular. And they keep coming. I keep watering and fertilizing,
There's
they
a
keep producing.
papaya right there.
Next, Sophie got some cosmos, which are edible flowers.
Yeah.
Here are the cookies I made. They're banana and oatmeal by request of my mom with peanut butter because she has her topax. And yes, that is our house. And Sophie included the cosmos in the presentation of the cookies.
So, I grew watermelons. Almost everything died, but this particular one, quote unquote, survived. I sliced it up, expecting to see pink or red, and it's one of the yellow watermelons that I had planted from seed from the store. And it's sweet and juicy. I was like, wow! And even though it's small, and then micro-sized cantaloupe. It was so cute. This little tiny cantaloupe. I thought it was a honeydew, but it's a cantaloupe. I sliced it open, and there it is, viable cantaloupe. Unbelievable.
Good job.
So, undersized, but the plant does everything it can to reproduce and make more of its kind. Even if it's a tiny fruit, it has viable seeds. Remarkable. And the chicken got to eat the seeds of the cantaloupe. Loves them.
Thank
Sweet,
you.
delicious, juicy, but small, but that's okay.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.